On September 7th, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. will enter the ring to face Vera right here in LA at Staples Center. I'm here at Outlaws. Ryan Meza, Coach Brandon Krause. So first of all, the big news is Chavez Sr. is going to train his son, Chavez Jr. What do you think about that?
I think that's great. You know, Chavez Jr. can not listen to Chavez Sr. so much better than Freddie Roach. So it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful, productive relationship. You know, Chavez Jr. has always been, you know, the son of the great, the son of the superstar, and never really seemed to take too much interest in training hard and being the best he could possibly be. And I wouldn't really expect that to happen even with his old man in the corner.
They're fighting at 168.
Yeah.
Is that good? Is that bad? What do you think?
It might be better for Chavez because, I mean, hey, this dude's a heavy guy. He walks around at a heavyweight when he's not fighting, so it might suit him a lot better. And I do recall that when he weighed in at 160 for his fight against Martinez, he looked pretty drained. He did. He looked like he looked very, very, very scrawny. The most fit I ever saw Chavez Jr. looked at 160 were his fights against Manfredo Jr. and damn it, it's fucking John Duddy. John Duddy. Those are the guys that I felt that he looked his most physically fit, like in shape, strong at 160, feeling good. But he didn't look like he made 160 comfortably against Martinez, even though. He fought the fight and he blew up in a large amount of weight the next night. You know, maybe 168 will suit him a lot better. And Brian Vera is a viable contender. You know, he's definitely going to come with everything he's got. This makes for a good matchup because Brian Vera is not really known for being a boxer. He's a guy who likes to mix it up and be in your face all night long. Come forward, try to hit to the body, try to hit to the head, He's a fun guy to watch, and him and Chavez Jr. I think make a good matchup because Chavez he likes guys that come at him.
Coach, who do you like on this one?
Chavez Jr. is going to beat Brian Vera, and then you have to start competing at 168 because you got to hunt down Andre Ward. You know, that's the big money fight that both of these guys want. So, yeah, Chavez Jr. is going to beat Brian Vera. Brian Vera, just like Ryan said, he's going to be in his face the whole time, but he doesn't hit particularly hard. He doesn't have particularly straight, crisp punches. And I expect Chavez Jr. to be too much for him. But also expect some of the qualities that Chavez Jr. had at 160 to start to disappear. He's not going to be this enormously giant middleweight anymore with that size and girth behind him and a light heavyweight chin in the middleweight division. So now he's going to start fighting bigger guys and he's going to have to start taking some bigger punches. It's going to be interesting to see how it works out for him at 168.
We see many times that happens to fighters that move up in weight when they were the bully in their weight class, but when they move up, they just blend in with the other bullies.
Yeah, I mean, there's guys at 168 that are quite big, and then if you start going after 175, I mean, there are just some giant dudes at 175 also.
I uploaded a video yesterday with Chael Sonnen. He's an MMA star, and he says that in the fight game, and he gave the two examples from boxing, the smaller guy has the advantage. He said Ali was only 198 in the heavyweight. He said Tyson was only 220, but he wasn't like, what, 5'10"? Is that true when the smaller guy has the advantage?
I mean, it just depends on your style and who you're fighting.
Exactly. It depends on your style. It depends who you're fighting.
Mayweather's always a smaller guy in his fights when he fights heavier guys.
But that wasn't true in
Pacquiao's always the smaller guy when he fights.
But that wasn't true early in Mayweather's career.
Yeah.
You know, he was big and he knocked guys out.
And you know, and Chael Sonnen's talking about Muhammad Ali weighing 198. Maybe he weighed 198 early in his career, but in Muhammad Ali's prime, he was like 215, 220 pretty much, you know. And Muhammad Ali was a legitimate heavyweight. He didn't lift weights, you know. He just did everything. He grew into a natural heavyweight the way he did.
Does Chavez Jr. keep moving up in weight to 75?
Does his lack of discipline keep him moving up the scale? Probably.
I don't know. We'll see if it's him or it's the trainer. It takes two to tango.
Absolutely.
There you.
Takes two to tango, yeah.
We'll see what happens. Stay right here at outlawsfearsnewsreport.com. I'm Malik Sekbak reporting.